Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Majora's Mask Grand Finals for this season. We have two amazing runners that have battled their way all the way through the brackets. Today we have none other than bcguppy versus Spec. Spec is coming to this match through the winner's bracket, so has a leg up. If they win this, we do not have a game 3. I am Cemetery21, and I am joined in the comments booth by Revan. Tracking for us today, we will have Chloe and Saberstorm. So say hello, Revan.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Grand Finals. We're finally here. The long road. We're here. Unbelievable. It's November. We went through so many matches, and we have Guppy and Spec against each other. I don't think anyone else saw this in the Grand Finals for Season 4.
No, so let's see. Spec took out Pojo Wolf in round 1. Knocked out Eris round 2, took down Ukis in round 3, Spec then beat Tony Big Blind, Boo, and then is now facing bcguppy. While Guppy, on the other hand, came from originally in the winner's bracket, as we all do, beat his friend Lolaway, beat Michi, then lost to Boo, for bouncing back and getting, where is this? Bouncing back, beating Ikola, then his friend again Lolaway, knocking out Tony Big Blind, followed by Dodo, Boo, and now faces Spec.
Yeah, the Seed 7 versus the Seed 4 of the tournament. Which, I mean, you know, there's still very high seed numbers, but I think most people expected, you know, like Dodo or, I guess, who else was high seed? 2, I'm trying to look through. I'm trying to look for 2. Who was seed 2 this season? Broat was seed 3. Who was seed 2 though? Was it Eris? No. Okay. Oh, I don't know. That's it. Yeah.
I don't know, literally.
Yeah. Any of those really, like Guppy being seed 4 though is still like, that's still like within that top 5 there for this season. So, yeah, I think most people expected that, but here we are. We have Seed 7 versus Seed 4 in Grands, which is really unique and surprising.
And you have two of your top logic runners here. bcguppy helped write the logic for this for the randomizer, and Spec seems to know it back and forth or in and out 100%. So this is
it's gonna be
very
it's gonna be a very close race for sure. It's gonna really come down to the pathing for that each player takes. All I could see this race coming down to is just like one item, honestly, because both the runners know the logic very well, and they're both very good on their execution.
So to let chat know real quick, yes, as I stated, Spec is coming from the winner's bracket. So if Guppy wins this match, we will have a game 2 between these two. If Spec wins that, he is our grand champion. We will, no matter what, have another match of MMR here today. If it is game 2 versus these two, or if it is a exhibition of 1.16.
Yes, that's right. You heard it. No matter what, we get a game 2. The game 2, if Spec wins, it will be an exhibition. It will be showing off a bunch of 1.16 features and stuff, because guess what? After Grands Finals is done, like when we're done with both games, no matter what, 1.16 should be dropping today. Like, just boom. That's the plan anyway.
Shelnor, it is going to be these two, Spec and Guppy themselves, that are doing this exhibition match, no matter what. So.
Yeah. And they're gonna be playing with things like FD Anywhere and all tricks being turned on. So they're really trying to make it a very huge spectacle. If Spec ends up winning game 1.
Okay.
So no matter what, basically, if you want to see the 1.16 showcase, you want Spec to win this game 1. If you want a season 4 match, you're gonna want Guppy to win. Simple.
I can't personally choose who I want to win. These two are just too amazing. But since we have 20 seconds before we start, who's on the Spec hype train that they want Spec to win?
Yeah, let's see in the chat. What
Chat,
are we? What's the divide?
Put a 1 if you want Spec to win. Put a 2 if you want Guppy to win, because we are on the way.
We're off to the races.
Ooh, we have ice arrows.
Ooh, ice arrows on the. Wow. Okay. So I haven't been watching too much of season 4. I've watched some matches here and there. Do both of these runners do South Opener?
Yes, they're both.
That's what I thought.
More South Opener.
I wasn't sure about Spec. I know Guppy does, but
what the hell?
What?
That's our light arrow.
What? Why? Hello?
Come on, Seed bot. Okay, we do need to say the word jet so we can jinx it, right? Come on, chat, say the word jet so we can jinx this seed.
Alright, are we gonna have all-night mask purchase today, though? Because, like, we gotta have wallets, right? Required? Like, come on.
I would love
Classic
that. Ooh,
season 4
bottle.
We're gonna have wallets required, I'm calling it. It's just gonna happen.
So we're not hunting for a bottle now, thankfully.
Clocktown Go mode.
Okay, big chest here in Grass Grotto. It is the Deku mask. What?
Immediately? Okay.
Okay, I'm really sad about this. We're getting so chatty. Wait. We know what this means, right? It means we're going to have a lot of things first, and then
Beaver race not required. Rip.
Rip beavers. Beavers have been ripped this whole turn.
Yeah, there it goes. Alright, we're gonna get our barrage of hints here.
Okay, we have Fisherman's Games dead. We have Pirate's Fortress Interiors walk. We have Great Bay Temple Foolish except for Song. And Dampé Digging is dead.
Okay. So that has some interesting implications with the GBT. That certainly will explain the ice arrows on the at the start. Like, it's kind of like implying you maybe might do Great Bay Temple first, but probably not. Probably not.
Okay, so we have Interior as one.
Too early to say.
Yeah, and Pirates we're going to get double P hat here. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, they're both doing South Opener, so... The thing about South Opener is that you just get a lot of your hint information immediately over the usual openers that most other players do. The downside to the South Opener is that you have to figure out a time in which you're going to set up the scrub for Termina Field. That's like the only downside to it.
Hey, Goron Race is dead.
Wow. And most people, they just tend to slot that in, like, you know, after they're done doing the South Opener, they just go north and then go to Stockpot and do all that, basically.
The one thing you kind of exclude in your northern or your southern routes, though, is
Termina Field. Wowee! And it's already probably spent on that Deku mask we just got. Amazing. Great job, MMR. Great job.
As I say, one thing that South Opener does that kind of can screw up your timing is you don't always check North Clockdown Tingle. And he might have something. Yes, he's out of logic because we don't have a range, but sometimes you can get something that is very helpful. Spec, on the other hand, is choosing not to do Gorman Brothers. He is going to go check that Tingle.
Yeah, he is. He is choosing to bail on Gorman Bros for now. I don't know if that's a normal thing or not for Spec, but I'm sure he'll route... I bet you anything, maybe he's thinking about doing Day 3 Ranch and he'll just route Gorman Bros then. That's an alternative way to handle it.
We had $100 from P-Hat, so where do you spend all his money?
Oh! Well, there's a wallet, too!
No, that's a bomb bag.
Yeah, there's a wallet, though, also. There's a bomb bag and a wallet.
$100? That was my... Oh. Okay, well,
yeah,
you have your wallet you're wanting.
Yep. You know where a wallet is. At least one. We'll find out if there's a second one earlier.
46.55.
Or not earlier, but just early in general, I mean.
Good time on the horse race, 46.55. It is for 20 bucks. You got
It's
your
nothing.
money back.
I mean, both winners are gonna do Gorman Bros race. I have no doubt in my mind Spec will route it later, because it's a Sphere 0 in these settings, so you don't just skip that. Generally,
You don't skip all your Sphere Zeros?
No, absolutely not.
Well,
Not
the
in
funny
grand
part is, how
finals.
do you
That would be
skip-
stupid.
You can't skip all your Sphere Zeros. You have to get a Sphere Zero to be able to do Sphere 1.
Right.
Okay, we have the slow walk of Andrew. What is our room reservation?
Yes. A bow!
Well, that explains why Beavers is not required.
It sure does.
Ooh, if I remember right, Guppy might be a little bit. Well, no, Guppy routes that than just like Spec does here. You check your North Clocktown Tinkle. He will be able to buy that wallet, and then he will go do room reservation.
Yeah, the funny thing about Guppy right now is that he does not know that ice arrows are on the clock tower freestanding right now.
He does, actually, because the load in for when you load the seed.
Oh, right. Yes, he does. He would know. I guess he
But-
just doesn't care about it. He doesn't care about it right now.
Yeah, there's
so.
not much point because
I was just...
we don't have magic.
Yeah. Never mind.
Speaking of magic, where do you think magic is today?
Akana Canyon Grotto.
Ooh, that's interesting. I'll say Great Bay Coast Fish.
Oh, okay, well, Spec got their silver rupee anyway from Madame Aroma. Very nice.
Okay. Oh, we're getting
Oh.
Honey and Darling already.
This is something you don't see that often, is someone routing, Honey and Darling on day one.
Definitely with Bonchu Bowling, I hate this minigame.
A lot of people tend to put off their mini games until closer to the end of their cycle because it uses up time quite nicely. But I guess
Honey
you know
and Darling,
actually
you
Guppy
can't
is kind of known for doing this though.
Well, you
so
can
I
also
shouldn't be
do Honey and
surprised.
Darling on night 3 because they disappear, so you have to route it in
Right?
sometime.
Yeah. Most commonly that's day 3. People do it and then they do the town archery
Oh my
afterwards.
God, that's our
Oh,
flyers.
okay. Are we just gonna be like Goron and Zora in magic mode? Is that what's gonna be happening this seed? Oh my
This seed
god.
really wanted us to have an exhibition, apparently.
Oh my lord.
Guppy still is not going to be able to get, or doesn't have the bow, though.
No, he's gonna get that soon though.
And
There's FD!
Nice.
Well, at least it's not gonna come down to someone having FD today, because Guppy definitely will get that too. Wow, there's just so much flying through on the screen here right now between these two
Two amazing runners, what can I say?
at the start. It is interesting they both do South Opener, but they're doing a lot of the stuff like actually like different from each other.
Guppy, right now, Guppy has the Gorman race check done, while Spec is showing us Observatory, though.
Yeah. Like I said, it just all comes down to when you route Observatory for the scrub.
Okay,
In
so
the
Observatory is
Opener.
giving us today just 50 bucks.
Yeah.
Ooh, we are getting a little divergence. Here is Termina Field Pillar Grotto.
Okay.
This is the grotto I hate the most in this season.
No, it's a small
always
gold chest.
It always seems to have something.
Letter to
Ooh.
Cafe. Ooh.
Ouch, that's in a Wath location, too.
Right, but we already have Deku Mask,
You can
so
have
that
more than
all
one item.
you can, but it won't be the way of the hero hinted item necessarily.
But
That's
that's also three items that you can route in.
this isn't like the Zooter way of the hero hint system where you can have double Wath hinted locations.
Okay, so Guppy is not going to save Granny this cycle. He is going to rush those that letter to Cafe.
Yeah, he is. I mean, honestly, in grand finals, I think you play aggressive like that and make that call out and just do it because you know the other person is probably not necessarily as going to do it.
Okay, Guru, what do you have for us? Ooh, another bottle of Chateau Romani.
And yeah, you could argue because it is in a way of the hero location, yeah, you should just do it anyway, but
And there's Guppy's bow, by the way.
Again, I just want to remind people that a lot of the time with MMR, the way of the hero item, especially when it's Turbo to Field, it's like it's that item that you just found in Sphere 0, which is like Deku Mask in this seed. So
good use of Granny to make it day 2 already, by the way. Ooh, Moon's tier on bomb purchase.
Okay.
Okay. I'm interested in this. We have only one Foolish. I'm just waiting until we get, after Guppy has fully checked Lettered Cafe, you know we're gonna get a Laundry Pool Foolish, right?
Oh, that, of course. Of course.
So, Revan, how good are you at counting to 19? By the way, there is another box.
I genuinely, my eyes lose track of the triangles above his head, so I don't typically do this strat. I actually use my life split timer. Oh, that's another funny bomb bag. Okay, sure.
Wow. I like that we have divergence though, because Guppy is not saving Bomb Granny, so he's already on day 2. He is gonna rush the Lettered Cafe.
Spec is doing.
He'll get through the
Spec is gonna find the letter to cafe in this route. Oh, Ranch Way of the Hero. Ooh,
that might be good for Guppy because if he's rushing day 3.
Okay, so that's the thing about this. Also, that's our last Way of the Hero, by the way. That's not super great to only have interior Way of the Hero as your deepest Way of the Hero right now.
Okay, real quick. Dexio, the way that triangles help, if you watch the triangles and the lock-on for the postman, if you count 19 times going over that same spot, it will add up to 10 seconds exactly.
I gotta imagine both runners are not gonna be happy with their Way of the Heroes this seed.
Tingle, piece of heart.
I know I wouldn't be very happy with... Honestly, I would not be very happy with a Ranch Way of the Hero. I genuinely don't think I like that in MMR.
I don't like Termina Field Waft.
Yeah, Termina Field Waft and anything that's like early Sphere Way of the Heroes are generally bleh.
But it's better than getting like Path of Snowhead Waft.
Oh, well...
No, wait, correction. Path of Snowhead is a good waft. Path of Snowhead is a horrible...
oh, Iconic Castle Foolish Accept song. Oh, great.
Oh, Mirror Shield, where are you?
Mirror Shield is required. Potentially. It could be a really dumb Foolish Accept song. As Season 4 is known for those. Or just MMR's potion stuff, healing... Whatever.
Say it's not that song, or unless Pamela is required, and there's Lettered Cafe, by the way. Unless Pamela is required, then we can say it's more likely not Storms. But we don't know if Pamela is required or not because
we have no idea right now. We've
had a lot of this season 4 have Pamela required. I have rolled 2 seeds this tourney that were Pamela required.
Spec is not skipping Bomb Grandma.
He just went past.
No, he inverted.
Oh, because you have to be there at what, 12:20?
It's like 12:25. You have until.
Oh
he
yeah,
didn't want to
gone out and come back in.
Yeah, he didn't want to miss the scrub here because it's actually
causing us stress.
It's actually really annoying to reroute that scrub if you don't get it before Bomb Grandma.
He didn't have anything, did he? Though.
No, but you have to know. It was a red rupee.
Okay, and let's see. Swamp's Shooting Gallery is a red rupee and a piece of heart, so that's not it.
No, that's nothing. So yeah, Spec is doing
some money.
Spec is doing the normal thing. Gonna do Letter to Cafe on their next cycle and not this cycle.
Well, you can use it for toilet paper.
You can. I'm just saying
it's not like it's in a
for laundry
location.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying.
Yep. Okay.
That we're gonna be able to see both is the thing.
Well, Tree is dead. It's just $20.
Okay. Grotto is dead. It's just a brown chest.
Okay, so where is our last foolish?
Man, wouldn't it be crazy if we there's no way we have, like, our third Foolish is Foolish Accept song for another location, right? Could you imagine? There's no way.
There is a chance.
There's no way.
I have seen it. It is possible. Outside
Absolutely no way, right, chat? We aren't gonna get a Foolish Accept song for a third location in this seed, are we?
Outside of North Lockdown, Timo has not been helpful though.
I guess we could always get, like, another dungeon hinted as Foolish Accept song.
Yeah,
but...
at least it wasn't Romani Ranch's Foolish Accept for song.
Right. Alright, we're getting bombers from Spec.
We are getting Granny, or we're getting witch saves.
Yeah, so right now we there's not too much to really talk about specifically with the seed. This is still the opening bit here. It's just the two runners are actually pretty well diverged from each other. So
I want to take this quick second and thank everyone that has helped make season 5 or season 4.
Boat Archery's dead.
Ooh. Amazing success. We have all the restreamers that have helped out. Trackers, comms, everyone. Without you, we have not been able to make these races restreamed. So we love showcasing these runners. They're amazing and are glad you joined us. So you said boat archery and transformation fairy only having $20.
Yeah. Oh, he's okay. Spec is routing. This is good routing. Yep, routing Deku Playground with Transform Fairy. That's the thing about early Deku is that no matter what, if that's your first transformation mask and you're doing Transform Fairy, there is zero reason to ignore Deku Playground right there. Like, you're never gonna route it if you don't do it there. So
this actually allows me to tell something that is coming into 1.16. We are going to have instant transformations, by the way.
Yes, we are.
And if you're asking about Spec equipping Deku, sometimes it's quicker to be able to get the equip done with your C buttons than trying to hit the D-pad.
Yeah. And some players also like to do the Ocarina variant instead too. So there's a few different ways you can cause the rupee displacement to happen in this room.
So we do have that sword upgrade coming from Kotake.
Yep, we do. It's a nice little sword upgrade. Alright, and $50 on Deku Playground. Alright.
By the way, we also have the Battle of the Elements today. Apparently it is raining over where Spec is and snowing where Guppy is.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, they're on opposite sides of the world.
That's that's really funny.
They gave me fair warning in the race room that says, Bunny Hood.
Both runners must be happy with that, with no Goron yet.
Yeah, they gave me fair warning. There is a slight chance of disruption based on their weathers.
Wow, that's interesting. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen.
And Guppy is up in Canada, so there's always snow.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, we're getting swordsman school over on Guppy's side. I've learned I need to take that bunny hood off when I do swordsman school. I overestimate the areas and miss the slash.
Right, well also, if you try to talk to him while wearing the bunny hood, I'm pretty sure he won't actually, or maybe he can.
I don't believe he can, but I just hit the one, or there's like a one frame you can get it back on.
Oh, there is? Oh,
And it's not, I found it out the hard way, and I'm like, I don't like this.
Oh. Oh, yes! You know what? Fox might be right. Guppy might be routing Postman Game here, because... So, there's a little known thing you can do with the letter to cafe. Oh!
Ooh, that's a hook!
Wow. Maybe not. Maybe he's not gonna do it. I don't know. What I was trying to say is that, when you turn in Letter to Cafe on day 2, it's another opportunity for you to do the postman game. Because the postman will be in his room, and you can play the minigame with him.
By
just
the way,
like night
all
1.
these items in 9 Watt locations. We still have that Romani Ranch and Pirate's Fortress interior, and there's gold dust.
So far, I gotta say, FaZe made the early call of Clocktown Go mode. I just want to point that out. We have now a hook shot from Clocktown.
We have had all our projectiles. We have bow from there. We have all our arrows. We have our hook shot, all from Clocktown.
The only projectiles we're missing from Clocktown are magic for Deku bubbles, and then Zora Mask. That's it.
That's the two things, or a few things we're missing. We're missing Icon Access. We're missing 2 of our transformations. We're missing song items because we know we need at least Mirror Shield, and we're also missing magic. Yeah, Deku has been the only thing outside of here. Interesting. Our first dip into Deku Palace.
Yeah, I think the concern right now is song items for sure in this seed.
Okay, so
all these items is gonna make finding song items even worse, actually.
So we just have a piece of heart in the back of Deku Palace.
Mm-hmm. And Spec is now doing Swamp Archery, which is fine.
Dead.
Yep, and we know that that's nothing. Yep.
Okay, our song here is Oath. So we're not on a Oath hunt.
Okay, so you're still locked out of Woodfall Temple right now.
Yeah, we don't have it. I would love, by the way, if our first usable dungeon song would be New Wave Bossa Nova with the getting Zora Mask. Just because it's foolish.
Well, considering we have Foolish Accept Song Great Bay Temple, there's decent odds that the seed wants you to do Great Bay Temple as your first dungeon. Because that would imply the boss Blue Orb locks some other dungeon song. Like it could lock Sonata or something, right? But again, it's generally really hard for that to actually be the case. It can be Foolish Accept Song for another reason.
Okay,
like
so...
right now, our other Foolish Accept Song could be New Wave on Icona Castle. Now that would be crazy. If that's what was gonna happen.
So, smart thinking there by Guppy. He wanted, I think, to buy beans, and he just opened that chest there. Which Bean Daddy only had a heart piece for this, by the way.
Yeah, I know, Fox. It also can be Song of Healing. It can just be Song of Healing. I know.
But which one?
Yeah.
We have 2 Foolishes except for songs. Which one is our healing?
Yeah.
We are going to get Guppy going into our first Woodfall dip.
Yep. Yeah, I would say with how Guppy's playing right now, it's definitely like,
he has
pushing.
a better routing at the moment.
It's very aggressive, for sure.
It's gonna also come down. Well, it'll come also down if there is something an all night mass purchase versus a Letter to Cafe, maybe too.
Yeah, right. And I mean, that's the one thing about doing Letter to Cafe first, is that it makes it a lot more annoying to route Bomb Grandma on the next cycle.
Time sensitive, yeah.
Yeah. So, he needs to hope that there just isn't anything on All Night Mask purchase.
Or big bomb pack purchases, right?
Oh, have we not seen that from Spec yet?
I don't think I saw him, but he might have. But
I was honestly
on the same aspect does not
Guppy.
know because he's not going to get it this cycle.
Chad, did Spec
You
check
can
the
check
90?
it at 10 p.m. It's a piece of heart on Big Mom, okay?
Okay, okay.
You can check it at 10 p.m. on final day if you're wondering what it is.
Yeah, you can.
You're not going to spend $100. Well, you could spend $100.
Well, you could. You could. Honestly, like, anything to try and having to skip Bomb Grandma in, like, Guppy's perspective would be better.
That doesn't save All Night's Mass purchase.
Why did Spec not do Sword School? I don't know. I'm confused why he hasn't either.
I don't know. I can't help you there.
Because that's his hook shot, and, like, that would be really crazy if he just decided, I'm not gonna do swordsman school this one time. Maybe he figures he'll get it in that window of, like, final night before Clock Tower opens or something. It's not a bad spot to reroute it.
Okay, Woodfall having nothing for us today. Ice Arrows was on Clock Town, or the Clock Tower ledge. We got it first thing by Spec, and Guppy knows where it is.
Yeah, both runners knew from the opening intro video thing.
Now, Fire Arrow's difference that you see between these two runners, it is on Honey and Darling any day. My guess is Spec might route that into day 3 or here on day 2.
Yeah, he is doing
like Bomb Bag or like Bomb Chew Bowling.
He is doing the postman game on night 2. Okay.
He was just saving until a little bit later.
Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, when you turn in Letter to Cafe, you get another shot at doing postman game, basically. Little known fact, and it's a nice little thing to see routed in. Because you don't really see it that often. And specifically because it really hinges on where Letter to Cafe is, and what checks you've done. So.
Speaking of Letter to Cafe, you ready to find out what the first check is? And another fun thing that not everyone seems to know is on day 2, in the laundry pool, you can get $60.
Yep. We also have a lot of bottles.
We are at 4 out of our bottles already. Knowledge-wise.
Oh boy.
Come on, Cafe, what do you have for us today? And it is a piece of, we have had our milk bottle, we've had a Chateau Ramone, we know where our Gold Dust bottle, and we have an empty bottle is our 4 that we've had access to. Because we have empty bottle that was on bank 1, we had Gold Dust, which was on Kume, we had Guru Guru that had our Chateau Ramone, and Southern Terminal Field had our regular bottle. And
now I will mention that Gold Dust, if it matters, is going to be really annoying to route back in later because it was on Kobe.
Saving the what again?
Yeah.
We don't have a way of checking it either. You can do Gold Dust each cycle, but will Kume give you the Gold Dust each time?
Yeah, she does.
I meant each cycle, yes, but would she wouldn't give you Gold Dust more than 1 on each.
I've actually never tried to do that. But Guppy took the vote. Yeah.
Okay, Letter to Cafe is dead.
Is nothing. Alright.
Well, it was a risk and it didn't pay off.
That's the thing, is that now Guppy has to think about... Either Guppy has to just decide, I'm not going to care about All Night Mask purchase, or he's going to be thinking about, okay, when the heck do I just, like, what do I do to route in Bomb Grandma, basically?
This is a big chest on day 3, and it is Gipto!
Everything's in Clocktown!
Clocktown!
Everything is in Clocktown! The seed!
Where is our magic, then? Revan, where is our magic if it's here in Clocktown?
Akana Canyon Grotto.
But that's not Clocktown.
Well, okay, well, if it's in Clocktown, then it's gotta be on Madame Aroma, too.
I mean, I'm counting Stockpot Inn as, it is, too, so it could be on Toilet Inn. It could be on Treasure Chest minigame, it could be on Town Archery.
The trigger for All Night Mask purchase is saving Bomb Grandma on night 1.
And then it is available after 10 p.m. on night 3.
Yep.
But you will need both wallets to be able to purchase it.
Yes. So Guppy decided to not go ranch.
He might be waiting because if you have a Romani Ranch Wath, it means it could be your song. It could be a dog race, which you don't have your mask for. You only have one check right now.
It's a bit risky though because of that. Like, because that chest on the dog race is
it has had stuff.
Notorious. It's very notorious. Especially because we have Deku and Hookshot. It's logical either way.
Oh, he has not seen Romani Ranch Wath.
Oh!
Because it was Observatory, I think. And Guppy has not gone Observatory.
Oh.
That explains it a bit.
It does. I didn't notice that. You're right.
And neither did I. Chat is always amazing.
Yeah.
Points this stuff out to it.
And it was it was next to the Dodongo Grotto. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. He has not done Dodongo Grotto yet. You're right.
Okay, Spec will show us if it is this chest we need to worry about. Stone Tower
Stone Tower. He's such a bad foolish.
Why? Because it's a free chest.
Oh my god. Well,
we are missing a always and we're missing 2 always and a sometimes.
Think about the foolishness we have this seed. The biggest foolish you have is Great Bay Temple in this seed because Iconic Castle Foolish Accept Song is literally just one item.
Oh yeah. So we have horrible foolishes except for CPT Accept Song.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, is it Doggy Race? On top of Doggy Race. Okay, he didn't. Let me.
The camera just like cut out from seeing the chest.
Spec, stop teasing us. Ooh, Romani Ranch Sisters are dead.
Okay, it's not the dog shed. All right, so then it's dog race or the song.
Or
ooh, Spec's gonna do it.
It could be lemons.
It can't. We just got the grog hint.
Oh, we
just
got
saw it. Yep.
Oh, then that's another always.
Is grog an always? I thought it was.
No, sometimes. We have our sometimes.
Yeah.
We need one more always.
He's doing the blind dog race. Oh boy.
You have the money for it.
Come on, gold dog. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Did he?
Oh, he's gonna. He bet 80. He bet 80. So if he just gets third or some. Come on.
He's getting bullied.
No, come on.
He's gonna do it. Yes! Oh, look at this. We saw him on camera. Spec is like, oh my god.
Out. Oh my god, this could be huge. This could be huge.
What is
oh
this?
Boy.
That is a cag!
It's a huge payoff! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That could be huge, man. The gamble in the grand finals on Doug here. Blind gamble on Doug here.
That is insane! That is insane! That Mask of Truth? Good lord. Oh my god.
Where is Mask of Truth? That's the thing.
We don't know where it is!
I know, that's the thing.
That's the thing! That's what I'm thinking about!
Oh my
Where is it? Oh, Hungry Goron is dead.
Okay. Goron race isn't always. Hungry Goron is the other side.
Okay.
That's what I had messed up on there.
Yeah, it can be Pirate's Fortune's Interior Way of the Hero, and it probably just is. Oh my god.
So we have all our hints, by the way.
Yeah, we do.
I'm still at a loss for words. That is just amazing. Because if I remember right, it's like a 30% chance that the dog will win for you.
The odds slightly increase for some reason when you bet 80 rupees. I don't know why.
Okay, Fire Arrows was on Honey and Darling, and Hookshot was on Swordsman School.
Yeah, and Spec is not gonna get that honey and darling for a little while. Oh, Spec's doing it! Oh, okay, he got the extra gold dust.
Shell, I did update it, by the way. It's now safe.
He's flipping out over the gold dust.
Well, it helps route in, because if All Knight's Mask Purchase... Could All Knight's Mask Purchase have the Mask of Truth? It could.
Alright, Bank 2 is nothing from Guppy's side.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, right, it doesn't increase the odds. It just means that if you get third place, you still will get the win. Or
no, if you get
something.
first or second.
Sorry, my bad. I'm dumb.
You're perfectly fine. So that is an interesting thing. How long until Spec goes for his hook shot on Swordsman School versus Guppy? I don't know if Guppy will YOLO it.
Generally, most runners wouldn't, but in Spec's perspective and choose, it made total sense to do it. And
he had that hint of
right.
Swath.
And then on top of that, he's against Guppy, so he has to do anything he can to win, essentially.
Ooh, this is a big chest and great big hook grotto, and there's our magic.
Wow, of course.
So we're still missing Zora and Goron.
Yes, and that and we're also missing Mirror Shield.
And we have one Wath unfulfilled.
Yes.
We have full Icona access now.
Yes, we do.
If healing's on Skull Kid, that is really Jedish in this. Well, actually, no. Healing on Skull Kid would not be that Jedish. Like,
no.
Sonata on Skull Kid would be Jedish.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Guppy's final hours with it.
I mean, you really, if you want Spec to win right now, you're pulling for Mask of Truth to be somewhere extremely dumb. And then Guppy never betting on dogs without Mask of Truth. Because the fact that Keg is there forces a day 3 dog race no matter what. So that's what makes that even extra bad. If it was some other item, sure. But the fact it's Keg itself.
I still love Spec's reaction since we have his webcam.
Yes. Yes. It was a huge, massive pop-off. Yes, interior Wath can be Mask of Truth. Yes, we know. I'm just saying that you are pulling for that Wath to be something else so that Mask of Truth goes unhinted, basically. If you want Spec to win.
Yeah, one of the great facts about us being comms and the trackers, we can, if they have a webcam up, we can see it. And some of our runners are very animated. Oh, and Spec getting bullied by the bully flies. The
worst enemy in the game. They not only lag the game like crazy, they're also just super obnoxious.
Ooh, big chest here, and Azor Kid Grotto.
Zora!
Zora and Zora Kid Grotto! Ooh, do you rush Pirate Fortress Interior now?
Yeah, right. That can be Goron right now. It doesn't have to be Mask of Truth.
I would say reset cycle and then make it night 1 if you're going to save Granny.
Right. Yeah. You don't do it right now. No.
But it's a Wath, man. It's a Wath.
No, you don't do it night 3.
No, I'm just saying. You don't want someone to win via doggy race randomness? It would be amazing if actually Guppy did YOLO it and get it too. That would be amazing. So it'd be like, what are the chances we get double doggy raise win? Yellow doggy raise win.
The really bad thing right now is that Spec, when are you routing your mini games?
I also want to point out something too, real quick. The fact that pointing out the fact that we got the keg there is nice and all, but right now it is not useful. We don't. It's good knowledge. That's the only thing it is, because we do not have the Goron.
Right, we don't have the Goron yet.
And
I don't know when Spec traditionally routes their mini games, but yes, Honey and Darling is very bad for him right now. And we've seen many races come down to mini games before.
Yes, this tournament has cost a few runners based on mini game. Ooh, all night's best purchase check. It is
nothing. So Guppy is safe.
And Spec is not getting his Spec is gonna get a lot of money by the way. But yes. Spec is not gonna get his hookshot this cycle.
Nope. Maybe he just routes it immediately next cycle, I don't know. He doesn't have very much without the hookshot to begin with, so I hope he...
Guppy going for this ocean title deed. Out of logic, ocean title deed, FYI. Nah, he's not gonna rush. He's gonna go do toilet paper and all that jazz. He's going to help the hand take care of business. So Goldog is only a winner if you have the Mask of Truth. Oh! Guppy tried to call for all of his bases and yeah. Time loss. Oops, Guppy.
Bank 3 had Stone Mask.
Womp womp. Because that thing is absolutely pointless. It's not even good as toilet paper, Lone Wolf. Okay, what is our song today? And there's Spec, by the way, getting his time loss book as well. So, Revan, question for you. If you get, say, healing on Blue Boss Warp or on Akana Castle, how quickly do you route in those healing tanks?
Well, it depends on everything else going on in the seed, really. I'm less inclined. I'm certainly less inclined to, Oh, wow, you can do... Stone Tower Temple as your first dungeon this seed. What?
Whoa. That means...
Okay.
Logically, I would think that would mean New Way Bossa Nova is not on Blue Boss World.
Yep.
Yeah, Lullaby or Sonata or Healing on Blue Boss World. We are setting up Scarecrow Song over on Guppy's side.
Mm-hmm.
Let's point out the fact Spec technically does not have access to Icon at the moment.
Right. He has to route Great Bay Coast, the Zora Cape Grotto, and then also Swordsman School. And then he also has to somehow route Honey and Darling eventually for fire arrows.
What was
Those fire arrows on Honey and Darling are going to become a problem for him.
Mm-hmm. That is going to be his problem. Guppy's is how long until he can do doggy rays.
Right, and how
Day
long
3
until
doggy rays.
does he do it blind, or do you just find Mask of Truth on the critical path?
If you're running along, my thought is if you're running and you get to day 3 without having found that, I would YOLO it. You cannot do well, you can do Honey and Darling at any time, yes, since you have bombs. Fierce Didi was in an easy location. Oh, and there's Cafe's mask.
Okay, he was doing Swordsman School next cycle. Okay.
Okay, this will be.
I wasn't worried about that. It's more so the Honey and Darling.
Oh, Fierce Didi, yeah, was when Bomber's hideout chest.
Yeah, Guppy has not gone Observatory yet, I don't think. So, I don't think. He was playing mega aggressive and going for the stuff behind Deku and Letter to Cafe and whatnot.
Okay, so that is a bow upgrade in Deku Baba, or Bio Baba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Guppy definitely has not been to Observatory.
So yeah, he's gonna go push the PFI Waff.
I don't blame him.
Nope. Alright, Spec. Where you going? What are we doing?
Wispy, would that really be the worst for him? Because I think Guppy would set it up this cycle.
Now, he's calling Epona. He's going west.
He's gonna get his magic. Oh look, did you know Termina Field was WAP? By the way, I want to point out another fun fact, that Cafe Mask is in Termina Field.
Yes, but Deku Mask is
Yes,
is WAF.
we have differing opinions on that. Because I've had WAFs that have had like 3 or 4 of my items.
I know, but that doesn't necessarily mean that those are...
Which one fulfills the WAF on that? They all do.
Well, spoiler log will tell you.
Yes, but I don't have the spoiler log at the moment.
I'm not saying you don't full clear your way to the hero location. I'm just saying that you gotta lean on the side of the major item you saw first.
Hey, look, $20.
Yeah.
Or
So
$5.
Spec's gonna get their magic.
Hopefully go to Zora Cape soon.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, you've got the hook shot pointing you to go to Zora Cape. Like, you're not gonna skip the Cape Grotto with that. If you didn't have hook shot going to Zora Cape, you probably wouldn't. You probably would not check the grotto by itself. Oh, yeah, he's getting back on Epona. Oh, he tried to jump the fence. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't know if that was faster or not. It's kind of weird. I don't think so. I think bunny hooding over there was fast enough.
Maybe saved 1 second.
Maybe. I mean, not really, because you're getting on and off the horse. So.
True.
Alright, so interior... Nope, nothing on that tank. Alright.
Okay, we keep going in. Did Guppy check the Lapfish, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he did. Wow, is it? Oh no, it's this thing down here.
Okay, this one is...
It's your...
Mirror.
Okay.
Ooh. We can get... Okay, so now that we have Mirror, we could actually do a we could get our song.
We sure can.
we would then know what's there. We could actually, so you could fully be a or Stone Tower Temple, then just do your Mirror Shield check right then.
Yep.
Yes, we still have 2 things. So Mirror Shield is Crinkle. We're saying that because we get Iconic Castle is foolish except for Song.
Yeah. So we definitively know Mirror Shield is required. So it's very likely the way of the hero. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, Castle is probably New Wave.
And we are there, so I am putting Mirror Shield as our
And
item.
Yeah, that would track a little bit if you're trying to think about, like, GBT being your first clearable dungeon. But anyway, either way, we'll find out with the Foolish Accept Song stuff pretty soon. Oh, he is doing the grotto first. Okay. Alright. So, Spec will get their Azora mask.
Did Guppy not get the hint that Stone Tower is foolish?
I don't think so. That was in Ranch.
Oh, so Guppy is going to go to Stone Tower and find out the foolishness in it.
Yeah. There's a chance the other Stone Tower Foolish is on the way on one of the 3 Gossip Stones. Actually, 4, because of if he decides to get Ocean Title Deed again anyway. On one of the 4 Gossip Stones up there. Very possible the other copy is up there in the east.
Yeah, because the hint was what, in Doggy Race?
It was just in the ranch. Like, I think it was the very first hint as Spec came in. So it's by the fence. So it's not locked behind 8 p.m. or whatever on day 3. Locked behind as in you getting closed out of it or whatever. Guppy could have just gone down there for three hints if he wanted to, but you don't do that. You don't do that at all.
Not unless you're really hurting for them. Guppy is setting up Midnight Meeting. Which is good routing. You're going to be in here anyway because you're going to save Granny. Ooh, Postman's hat, by the way, on Like.
Okay, now he's going Observatory. Oh wait, he's doing the... Oh wait, he's got the code. Right.
Yeah, he
okay.
did Bombers last time.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't know he did Bombers. Bobby.
We have just so much going on in this race.
Yeah. Oh, it's free money. Right, because it's $200.
Oh yeah, it was 200 on the... Spec looking out that stage lights, by the way, didn't have anything.
Yeah, right.
Where is our good old Goron? We have our wasp fulfilled officially, by the way. Welcome in Zelda Speedruns 4. You are joining us for the grand finals of Majora's Mask Season 4 tourney. We have Spec versus bcguppy.
What? Yeah, you just gotta go Stone Tower Temple. Like, you just gotta go. They're gonna go. Don't I believe.
ISCT?
I mean, it's just Stone Tower Temple. You just go.
Which way do you go?
You just go Cemetery. It doesn't matter which one. You just go.
Actually, you're more. Guppy's more likely to go inverted first because he is going to do Stone Tower. Because he doesn't have the hint about Stone Tower being foolish. Where's the worst place that Goron could be now? It could be in Well. It could be in Shrine. Any of our... could be in Woodfall Temple. Well would be the best place? Okay. Specking it over, he will get his mirror shield here shortly.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, so
smart on Guppy's side. He used a bean and is doing this way, the quick way out of his observatory. To head to Icona
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah, so we have none of our Way of the Heroes are pointing towards Mask of Truth. So Mask of Truth is basically unhinted right now. However, Spec, I don't know when you're routing Honey and Darling. I hope it's on your mind.
Yeah, that could be troublesome for him.
Like, he can route it on any of the days, but the issue is I guess maybe the best case scenario for him is routing it as he's leaving to the east. Once he gets Mirror Shield here.
Yeah, that way he can get his fire arrows. That's the only thing Guppy has over him at the moment.
Yep.
I think that was a repeat of our Great Bay Temple's Foolish Except for Song.
Oh yeah, Elka, everything was in Clocktown. Clocktown Go mode.
All 3 of our elemental arrows were in Clocktown. Our bow, our hookshot, our Gibdo mask, bomb bags. Only thing that wasn't off the start was Deku Man.
He's gonna read this hint stone over here. Alright. There's the Grog hint, the other copy.
So, one thing that's helping Guppy is the fact that you haven't found Goron either. So that means Spec's gonna be hunting for Goron just as much.
Mm-hmm, it's not hinted, so... like I
Guppy
said,
did
this is
not-
good. Well, you go ahead. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, Shelnor is asking, did Guppy have Stone Mask for PFI? Guppy did not, but it's not really necessary.
Yeah, Stone Mask is on Bank 3, which Guppy has not done yet. Spec ended up getting a bunch of gold dust from Kome, and that helped him get Bank 3 very quickly.
Okay, the fire arrows were on Honey and Darling, so Spec just has to route it out.
Yeah,
It was
it's...
double hookshot and this with a 2-run.
Oh, he's gonna do the because he has Stone Mask, he can walk in here, and then he can hook up onto the tank and shoot the beehive. Or he can just shoot it from... Oh, he can peek it. Right, he's peeking the chest.
You don't necessarily need it. It was a brown
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah. But if it was a big chest, he was gonna, like, hook over to the tank or snipe the beehive from behind the barrels. One of the two.
Looks like we are getting ready to go up a stone tower for Guppy.
And there's the ranch way of the hero for Guppy.
So he's had that hint. He hasn't had the stone tower foolish.
Did he go to Dodongo Grotto?
Or he might not have
On
had
this
that
cycle?
one way or another. He's like I'm just saying, he's still missing the stone tower, so he's gonna climb and do that. He has not gone
Okay,
to Dodongo.
he has not done Dodongo Grotto still. Okay, so he's still Captain's hat behind the postman's hat. Okay.
Ooh, that's interesting about him.
Please, Spec, do Honey and Darling. He was running right past. No.
No, come on.
Well, this is bad.
This is where was okay. Postman's hat was on Light.
Yep.
No, he didn't. Guppy did not get phase. We don't. Well, Goron might be our. Yeah, Goron is our go mode. No mode. Yeah, we don't know where Goron is. We'll know.
Yeah, we don't know
once
where Goron is at this point. Goron is completely
in the
unhinted.
wind.
And also Mask of Truth, which is only relevant for Guppy if Guppy doesn't do blind dog race.
Well, if the race finishes and we don't know where if we haven't found the Mask of Truth, I will look it up.
Yeah. For sure.
Because, like I said, I don't acquire. Well, I have access to it, but I don't open the spoiler log until after the race is done, because reasons.
Of course.
Guppy didn't or skip like because he.
Oh
just
yeah,
got
we
Zora
should
mask
we should have a bet for Goron.
Place your bets.
Yeah,
So-
the only
Real quick, the only reason that Guppy didn't go for like and stuff is because he went to Zora Cape Grotto, got the Zora mask, but he was low on time, so he just quickly rushed Zora Cape.
Yeah, it's because he was in final hours at the time. So that definitely had an influence on routing it.
We're getting some nice divergence on where on bets. If you guys are gonna bet Secret Shrine, please say what boss you want it on in case other people bet it. By the way, Revan, happy 1 hour.
Wowee! 1 hour!
We're 1 hour into this grand finals.
Wowee!
Let's do this amazing shoutouts because we have two awesome trackers. We have Saberstorm and Chloe tracking for us today. I'm joined in the booth by none other than Revan, and I'm your restreamer / comms cemetery. And here, putting on a show is none other than Spec and bcguppy. Spec having the slight advantage because if he wins this, he wins it all. Guppy would have to force a second game.
Ooh, some GoldenEye tunes.
That is Storms.
Yeah. Well, Pamela betters, your odds have increased because that's unhinted. That's not hinted foolish or anything. Oh, Guppy got... Oh, Guppy doesn't know. Oh, that letter to Mama. Okay.
He was
Nice.
in his mind.
Nice that we know that's foolish.
We do. Guppy does not.
No. Ooh, big chest here. Gilded. Okay.
Guild, okay. Okay, it's not a big item, but it's nice. Okay, this check for Guppy is... That's
Nothing.
just a small brown. Yeah, we're not getting Great Fairy. It is on Ranch Sisters, and we are definitely not getting Ranch Sisters.
No.
Gelinor, it was on the Ranch Sisters. It was on Cremia, to be precise.
Ooh, big chest on Igor.
Igor has our
Couples.
couples.
Ooh. Small gilded on Knight 2 Grave.
It's our mountain title, dude.
Okay, well. Not
We can turn it
relevant.
in. We can turn it in.
We need Goron
No, we can't turn it
for
in.
that.
That's the one. That's the one we cannot turn in.
Yes. Oh, another biggie. Oh.
We're getting
What
all
is
this.
this? Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, Guppy getting
Ooh.
bullied a little bit.
Oh.
It's a
Beans!
bee.
Beans! Bean Way of the Hero, chat! We found it! We're in go mode.
I will keep betting open until 1:25 Eastern, so 5 more minutes if you want to bet where you think Goron Mask is.
Inevitable well. The funny thing is that the well is actually not a bad thing to check in this seed, just because you have light arrows. But
Yeah,
you're probably just gonna do Secret Shrine before well, anyway.
Yeah, we're in grow mode now.
Yeah, and fire arrows, exactly.
Okay, you ready for a Gomez fight?
No, I'm not ready.
Well, tough luck, we're getting one.
It's just full clear the well. It's season 4. The well has it.
I'm shocked we're season 4 and we don't have double required walking.
Didn't we have a Mask of Truth in the well seed this season too, anyway?
There's a chance.
I feel like we did. I feel like we did.
We haven't had any truly evil, gross seeds like we did in season 3. I will say that. With my good old Mask of Sense required.
Okay, we're getting to see Ocean Title Deed here.
Did Guppy do Secret Shrine Grotto?
Oh, Spec is gonna do... Well.
Well. Yes, I have. I did not see Winter.
Amaro's mask behind the Ocean Title Deed. Interesting. I don't even remember where Ocean Title Deed was.
Ocean Title Deed was on Lulu's Ledge.
Oh, okay. That's right.
So it is Goron required.
Oh, wow. Well, if Spec had fire arrows right now, he would know that that won't have Goron behind it.
Okay, we are about to get our first boss fight here in a moment.
Sure are. We're gonna find out what that Foolish Accept song means. It's probably just Goron Lullaby or Sonata, but...
Goron Lullaby, Sonata, it'd be interesting, a little spicy if it was healing.
Yes.
New Way Bossa Nova would be the most ideal for our runners. Because we know where all our... Technically, we know where all our song items are.
Yeah.
If it's Sonata, yes, you go to Woodfall Temple, because Goron might be in there. If it is New Way Bossa Nova, if it's New Way Bossa Nova on Song Warp... Wait, can it be? Oh, it can't be New Way Bossa Nova. Can it? I already confused myself. Wow, that was a quick blue tool. Yeah, you definitely do Egos right after Stone Tower Temple once you beat it. One more minute to get your bets in, people. Or if it's a course here on Twinble, then I'm closing the bet immediately. Where'd you bet, Revan?
No, I didn't bet anything.
Okay, without necessarily doing not bet, where do you think it is? Not on Twinble, because we just are finishing.
Right. I'm gonna go with Twin Islands, the Ramp Grotto.
Okay. It is not definitely Twinble. And I am closing betting now.
It's Goron Lullaby.
Oh,
So
that is helpful.
that restricts where Goron can be.
Yeah. Let's go find what Egos have. Ooh, as chat pointed out too, Spec will not be able to check Egos immediately.
Yes.
Because, you know, those good old fire arrows that
Nope.
Honey and Darling have for him?
Yeah, the Goron Lullaby boss blue orb stuff just doesn't matter. It just basically says Goron is restricted if Icona Castle song is just new wave. Like where Goron Mask can be. I mean, as far as restrictions go, it just limits the check area for
True,
Goron.
Enigma fire arrows are on Honey and Darling. Which Spec has walked past 3 times now.
Yes, I mean, the same thing has happened already this season, where people they don't route the mini games and they get punished for it. But in this seed, I don't blame people for doing it in this seed because of the number of items that Clocktown already had. So
yeah, if this
it's just an unhinted, it's just an unhinted fire arrows.
I love ice arrow strats, by the way, on the board. Okay, what is our Song of Egos? It is healing!
Oh!
Ooh,
Oh! Ooh!
that is some spiciness.
Oh!
Go to Kamaro. Go to Kamaro. You have time here in 15 minutes in game. And do Pamela, then do Kamaro.
Possible bait.
Wait, he can't do Pamela.
No, he doesn't have Storms. He doesn't have the captain's hat.
But how is it possible bait? Because we need.
Well, so here's the thing.
Song.
It can be something extremely stupid. It can be for a red potion. Like, because of some really dumb logic with it. Actually,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
Fox's
Mirror
thing
is
is
Wath. Oh, right.
Mirror's our
Yeah,
Wath
Mirror
item,
is
yeah.
Wath. So, yeah, it can't be bait. It's just, is it Pamela or not?
Well, you could rush. No one can rush Pamela, but Guppy can go do Kamaro.
Oh yeah, healing could lead to Mask of Truth.
Yes, the max.
And then it's an unhinted Goron mask instead of an unhinted Mask of Truth.
Is he finally gonna? He's gonna save Pomegranate. Gonna do his Dodongos finally. Get the
Yeah,
stone.
but it doesn't matter because he saw the ranch way of the hero hint.
I know he still doesn't have the Stone Tower one.
Yeah, the Stone Tower one is in ranch, so
We can do Macau. We can do Pamela, or we can't do Pamela yet. We can do Macau. We can do.
This is kind of bad. We don't have Lens of Truth, and if it's actually healing Darmani for like Goron Mask, you've got now another unhinted item to find.
Where is Guppy gonna go now? Oh, he's gonna do his midnight meeting real quick. He's just trying to do the gainer. I'm like, wouldn't it be quicker to do Deku Mask?
Don't think so. Not when you can do the gainer like that.
That would, by the way, that means Alka, yeah, Keg has Sonata. Or Keg can have Sonata. What is our other song chat? Oh yeah, Baby Goron. Baby Goron can either have Sonata or Keg can have Sonata. But we need both anyway. In theory. We might need both. Because who knows if that Storms is foolish or not, or is dead or not. Okay, Guppy, where are you going now? We are going to Kamaro.
Yep, Spec, not having the... Well, it wouldn't be a problem for Spec if it locks Mask of Truth.
Because of
But-
the gamble.
regardless, fire arrows is still a problem for Spec anyway. So, because he needs fire arrows to just be able to beat the seed anyway. So, and it's Goron.
Oh my god!
It is Goron. It's Goron. So, we have an unhinted Mask of Truth.
Okay, well that could be bad for Spec.
Yeah, that's pretty bad for Spec.
Technically, it's bad for Guppy still too, because he needs that. He might need that keg. We need the song off of. Well, no, we need both songs still. So he needs that keg. Both our runners are hurting for one item.
Well, it hinges on Spec doing Honey and Darling to get fire arrows, and Guppy to get Mask of Truth, basically. Unless Guppy actually just does the blind dog race bet.
And gets it.
Yeah.
True, you could gamble a doggy race at least a couple times, because if you have the money, you have $200 you can get.
Yeah, Guppy wants Mask of Truth to be on the critical path, so he's gonna go do the north stuff now, and then probably go Snowhead Temple, and probably full clear Snowhead Temple, looking for looking for probably Mask of Truth. I mean, he doesn't know he needs it yet, but...
No, so it's a minute waste each time, so I don't think he would gamble more than once. But it is technically maybe the only item. But it also depends on where it is. Where is that Mask of Truth? And that is Spec's first dungeon down.
Question is... Oh, he's gonna go check uninverted.
Okay, listen, hear me out. What if uninverted has Mask of Truth? How long until Guppy goes back there? And by the way, he can't fully clear uninverted because he doesn't have Goron for light arrows just. And apparently he is not doing uninverted because he originally missed the double shot. So he has to go back the normal way. What would it lead to, though, Zoe? I don't think there is a item that can be left, unless he thinks it maybe leads to Captain's Hat, because he hasn't found Captain's Hat. Captain's Hat was on Postman's Postman Hat, which was on Lake. Yeah, Shell, it could be either New Way Bossa Nova. We'll find out here in a second on Guppy's side.
The other thing that is that if there was no Grog hint this seed, or like if the Grog hint, the copy wasn't on Guppy's path, he wouldn't have like the knowledge of it either being Dog Race or the
Lemon.
the song.
There is Sonata on Baby Goron.
Zora eggs are not on in season 4.
Yes, season 4, we replaced it with the Skull Kid having a song at the end of the cycle. That means New Way Bossa Nova is on range. Yep.
But for Guppy, well, Guppy would probably be able to, yeah, he knows that it's New Wave on ranch. Like, I think he has to at this point.
We are getting a secret shrine, by the way. Because Spec is still looking for those fires.
Yeah.
This is helping Guppy out.
Those
fires are really putting up a block for Spec now.
Yeah. And like I said, he really should have checked checked the Honey and Darling as he was leaving to the east. Whoa.
What? That was weird.
That was weird.
We got a blip on hiccup here on the comms booth, so we will make sure we be right back. And there is Garo.
Okay.
I think Guppy well, Guppy is the only thing Guppy is missing logic-wise is the keg and is missing the captain's hat. But so there's a slight chance. Well, actually, no, he should know now.
Well, Guppy's perspective, it's possible that he could think that Captain's Hat is in Ranch for some reason, and Captain's Hat has New Wave. That's about the only thing you could really think, is that the Romani Ranch Way of the Hero leads to Captain's Hat, and that the Ranch song is not New Wave. So...
Guppy just chilling out, waiting for the day cycle, or the day cycle.
Poor Lanky sneezing. Guppy's leaving him in the cold there.
The only thing is, if he thinks that maybe it's the song that's now blocking Captain's Hat. Which would only mean he would think Captain's Hat is on, or it could be on Pamela. Oh, sorry, Zoe. Okay, we are going to get the, did Guppy pick up the... Well, he did not pick up the last one. Oh, we are going to Ranch, but he doesn't have money to gamble.
He's thinking Dog Race Shed, I think. He's like,
I think he's gonna get his Stone Tower Temple hint here.
He's gonna get his well, maybe... We'll see.
You need $50, or you
it
need
was
at least
it was on the entrance gossip, so he'd have to double back. Yep, he sees that. So is he gonna do the blind bet?
He would have to go get money.
Yeah, well, there's...
And there's our Ranch Sisters again.
Yep.
Yeah, Guppy hates betting, or blind betting that, by the way. He's not a fan of it. But I think he's gonna go get some money. This could be huge for Guppy. If he blinds bets this and actually gets it, that puts him in no mode. Go mode.
Oh, looks like he is.
Yeah, if he, like I said, if he gets this and blind bets it and wins, he is in go mode. Okay, that is interesting. Gambling for go. I like it.
Oh boy, here we go.
And this is smart. Save's coming in. Save your money. And Spec is getting flat out bullied by Ward. So yes, everyone, we will be bringing this up in interview, because we know he hates it, but we won't mention it too much. It's not technically Pixel. You could either continue searching for your Mask of Truth, or you could blind bet this. And there's there's All Knight's Mask for Spec.
Yep.
So he has 2 bets per reload.
Yep.
Who would have thought that it would come down to we're betting in the grand finals?
Not me.
I would not have put this in the grand as a thing happening in the grand final.
Well,
He's
Honey
gonna
and
have to
Darling's
do a
not
second race now too for Guppy.
Honey and Darling's not available for Spec right now, so he's not gonna route it. Okay, he's just resetting immediately.
Which I
from
don't
that.
blame him, because it's quicker than watching the end of the and all the talking.
Ah, crap. Ugh.
He's committing to this, by the way.
Yep.
I can see the comments coming now about how he hated this so much.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, can't blame him because this Mask of Truth is unhinted.
By the way, Spec is still avoiding Honey and Darling.
Well, it's night 1. He can't do it.
Every 5 minutes that passes, he doesn't get Honey and Darling. A little more, my heart's gonna break. My guess, Disha, is since no one did it, is in inverted stone, or is in just regular stone tower. Gold Dog is not helping out Guppy in any aspect.
Nope. I wonder how long it's worth it to keep going for this, even.
There's the reset.
Considering the amount of time the resets take.
Pets, Goron Mask is on Kamara, which you have to get Song of Healing from Egos, which requires Fire Arrows, which is on Honey and Darling.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that it's, you know.
I can't wait for the interview. So.
No, Spec did not find Mask of Truth. Spec did the blind bet as well, but he got it first try.
First.
So.
Yes, you know it's this check.
Spec going north.
Goron was on Kamaru. Gold Dog always seems to get pushed to the back immediately.
This looks like he's going. He's going. No.
Oh, nope, he's not gonna make it in that turn.
He's got to reset it.
I love that pause at the reset.
He's even gonna let the race finish anyway. When he watched through most of it anyway.
So what is the chances of you actually winning this? And that was actually 6th. Cheleanor, he was on 6th. More and more of Guppy is dying every time he has to do this. I think it's 30% is what I was seeing somewhere. Alka. Zoe probably has a better knowledge, better. Problem is, though, if you bet 50, then you have to actually get first. If you bet 80, then you only have to get first or second. Yes, it allows you 4 tries versus 2. But...
Okay, Spec has made it day 2. He has a very wide window to just randomly do Honey and Darling at some point.
Nope, not this time either.
No. All right, well, this is a good time for me to just go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, I will be here feeling sorry for Guppy each time. Everyone, please take a moment of silence to wish Guppy good luck in this next dog race. Tomo, it's up for in the air on who's winning. Guppy is over here trying to YOLO the dog race because it has our keg, which is his go mode item. Over on Spec's side, he needs the fire arrows, which is on Honey and Darling, that will eventually lead him to being in go mode. All the sacrifices for our RNG to help out Guppy. Oh, we're making progress. We're up to 6 right now. This might be it. We are in 3rd. We are in 2nd. We are winning this. Yes, we are finally going to win.
Looks like I came back in time.
Perfect timing, Revan. We are finally going to win the doggy race. This is
Wow.
go mode for Guppy.
Well, it's go mode.
Go mode on a YOLO. Well, not really YOLO anymore, but... Yeah, Zoe, we know it's not 2nd place. I'm only saying 2nd place because if you look at Spec got it on 2nd place. And there is the immediate reset.
That is gonna probably. I mean, Spec would have to do Honey and Darling like right now, basically.
Even now, if he does it right now, he still hasn't done Kamaro. He hasn't done Egos.
Yeah. So he'd be behind.
And ironically,
he's going in the direction. He's going in the direction of it.
New Wave Bossa Nova is on.
And nope. Yep. He's not.
Barring unforeseen circumstances, this might be GG.
Yeah, he's getting the letter to cafe.
Well, we are going at this rate. It looks like we will have a game 2 between these two. Winner
yeah,
take all.
looks like we're having a game 2. No 1.16 exhibition.
We're very sorry for that. We might we will work with CSR to see if we can schedule that though at some point because that would be huge to see the showcase 1.16. Because Zoe has put a lot of effort into it.
I mean, Spec, you're right freaking here. It's day 2, Honey and Darling.
Do it, please!
He's got all night mask out. Okay, he's doing it! Okay!
Yay!
There is a world! He has to somehow get healing Kamaro.
Okay, he has to go to get Egos. He has to go heal Kamaro immediately, which he's on in the morning, so we would have to kill a lot of time. Guppy has the huge edge right now. Oh, by the way, I forgot to award their winner. For betting, let's see. You know, no one bet Kamaro. I can't even really award any of these, because none of these are anywhere close to Kamaro. Okay, Kirby, I'm giving you it with Macau because that is a healing check. Falcon, I will look it up after the race.
Dude, Spec! I mean, you're already behind, but just go and do Egos.
Tomo, you should get back into playing MMR. We could race and it'd be a 10-hour match. And that is New Way Bossa Nova, as we said on Keg. Guppy is in go mode. Captain's hat is not required, so we did not get our Pamela.
This was literally like everything in Clocktown the Seed. Like, it really was. Except for Zora, Goron, and...
Except for our transformations. Our transformations were not in...
And Deku, yeah. Yeah.
And our magic was in Great Bay Coast.
Yep. Ban Dog Race Gamba.
Well, they did ban, over in Ocarina of Time, they banned Treasure Chest Gamba.
Isn't that just in Multi-World, though?
Yeah, multi-world.
Yeah.
It could be really groundbreaking if you do that.
Yeah, that's only in Multi-World. They banned it.
They banned it one place. So. Okay, so we are just going to be seeing some Go Mode dungeons over on Guppy side. Meanwhile, see how long until Spec goes and kills Egos.
I guess Spec is... I mean, you should know the Way of the Hero Mirror that the song at Iconic Castle is required, so I'm not sure what Spec is doing.
Hey, Revan, I want to point out something to you. We had 2 transformation masks in our wall. As much as we go back and forth about loss.
Yeah, whatever. It's MMR. It picks whichever Way of the Hero item in the tournament field, whatever.
Is lower sphere.
Oh yeah, that's true, Zoe. Yeah. I was saying that earlier, that it could lead to Mask of Truth.
Okay, I'm actually going to step away for a moment then, since we're in Go Mode and Spec is doing something. I need some more water.
Sure. Alright, he's soaring. And nope. Yeah, at this point now for sure. Yeah, I mean, well, it was pretty... Once Spec did Shrine, yeah, that was pretty much over anyway when Guppy was doing the dog race bets. So, there isn't really any way Spec can catch up now, for sure.
I have returned. Did I miss much?
Nope. Just Spec cleaning up the rest of Clocktown. I don't think Graveyard by itself is too much time, but yeah, Shrine definitely was the nail in the coffin once Guppy was gambling dog race.
It took 5 times, but that's 5 minutes, so 5 minutes worth of race almost, but...
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Pamela, because he doesn't have the time for Kamaro. It's only 6:15.
Unless he's gonna kill time to do so. At least we're finally getting egos. He cannot do Pamela this cycle.
Oh yeah, he can't even do Pamela this cycle, yeah. So he has to just... I don't know what he's gonna do. Is he just gonna actually, like, wait until midnight anyway? Is he just gonna wait for midnight for Kamaro?
I don't know, because he's running out of things to do.
Yeah, that's why it was kind of bad he did the rest of that stuff. But I mean, he had to, but it's like...
Guppy
and the rest of that stuff doesn't even route. The rest of that stuff doesn't even route with Kamaro. So, I don't know. It's a sucky situation.
Maybe you reset cycle and make it night immediately.
Yeah, but then you still, I mean, you'd have to route the other healing stuff, but that still doesn't kill enough time.
Well, we're not gonna have it. When do we kill our time is the question.
Right, I know. Yeah.
So if we at least reset time and do our 2 other checks, that kills maybe an hour with a contender.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
Okay, 2 dungeons down for Guppy.
He's losing it over the healing. He's like, "Are you serious?"
He's like, "What? What?" I love.
And he's like double checking his notes for the mirror shield waft, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm
like,
so mad."
I pushed this off so long, and now he's gonna do Macau real quick. He's like, "Oh shit, I pushed this off for so long, and it could have been this." Oh god, if Mask of Truth is on Macau. Spec is not happy with himself. This is game 1, so we will have a game 2. Okay, so Jarp, the way it works is the winner of the winner's bracket has not taken a loss, so he has a game 1 advantage, meaning Guppy would have to win 2 in a row to be able to win the tournament. Because Guppy did have 1 loss coming into this match.
Right. It's not a traditional like grand finals like in fighting games where you start with like 0 wins and it's like a best of 5. It's a best of 3 for grand finals because best of 5 with randomizer races would be too much. It would be too much time commitment for runners.
Definitely if you go to like game top 5.
Yeah. Oh no! What are you thinking, Spec?
That Mask is sense there.
I hope he's not thinking that it's Foolish Accept Song because of Blue Potion stuff.
It's dead because of the wallet.
Right. But there can be some really weird stuff, even if we know that it's not that, but.
He's killing time till midnight, by the way, by doing Pinnacle Rock and...
Yeah. That's a good idea, at least. So he has Kamaro on his mind. That's good. He'll get he'll at least hit go mode.
Before Guppy.
But he's not gonna win at this point.
So we will have the second match before the winner takes all.
Man, I mean, I hope at least game 2 is not everything is in Clocktown, because boy, that really made this seed extremely boring.
We said it was like Jet, but it came down to gambles.
I mean, it is a Jet because of that. And I mean, it's a Jet because most of the items are in Clocktown.
Yeah, I agree with Zoe. This wasn't boring. It was just, this is a different style from what we've normally seen with some of these seeds, where it's been so dry at the beginning.
I don't know. I look for things differently for seeds, so I just differ.
We are 1 bottle away from bottle percentage, at least. Okay, so Spec has to know that his healing is leading to his Goron. Circus leaders. Ooh, one thing I do like is Guppy did not get baited into the letter to Mama on Stone Tower. It'd be Mask of Truth. Since we never did find it. He has not checked Macau, or he did check Macau. It was Mask of Scent. I don't know where he's going now. Oh, he's doing pit. He can't do pit. No! Spec, don't reset! Don't reset!
I don't know why you would do that. You were 2 hours in-game away from Kamaro. You could just wait the 2 hours.
Gaming, there is no boss in Woodfall Temple, just a mini-boss.
And I think he realized that when he hit yes, because he's already doing double time again.
Well, because you want to make it night until you get going.
Right, well, he realized when he hit yes to reset that he shouldn't have done that because he was 2 hours away from Kamaro.
The sad part is he's going to have to reset anyway because Kamaro was going to have our Goron, which has...
Yep, that's why that's why this is bad for... This is even worse for Spec. No, Kamaro was not memory hold. He was absolutely, like, prepping for it. And then he forgot that he cleared Stone Tower Temple, so he couldn't heal Pamela. He was gonna heal Pamela. And then, when he realized that he couldn't, he's like, okay, I'm gonna reset. And then as he pressed yes, he's like, wait, no, I shouldn't have done that, because I was gonna do Kamaro. And then, like, well, here he is.
And he looks like he might be starting to set up for well, because that will kill some time.
Yeah, he's definitely kind of livid about it, regretting the pressing yes immediately.
So this first half of this race, Spec got lucky with the gamble.
Yeah, the dog race gamble early. Yep.
And then the second half of the race, Guppy just soared past once he finally realized that it's doggy race gambling that he wanted to do. It tore at his heart, but he did it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the health inspector Alka.
I mean, one of the questions from the Keaton quiz does imply that Anju's cooking is not so great. So maybe that's part of the problem.
Yeah, Tardy, we had both sides of luck play out on this. You get Spec YOLO getting it on the very first one, and then you have 5 attempts for Guppy.
Yep.
And I now have the spoiler log acquired, but guess what? Wait until the runner.
Yep, wait until the runners are done.
Because us and probably the runners too want to know where that Mask of Truth was.
Yep. I mean, can be on Pamela's father right here.
Yes, we might know. Or we might find out from Spec stuff. Is it Pamela's father? Survey says no.
No.
Yes, that's what it is. He's really trying to find the Mask of Truth for us.
It's probably just in Woodfall Temple, honestly.
Could be in Woodfall, could be in Uninverted Stone Tower. It can't be in Snowhead.
I mean, there was a big chest in Uninverted Stone Tower that we saw, because Spec peeked it. The one on the behind the sunblock on the right side. So we at least know that.
Wherever it is, we will find out during the interview if we don't see it before.
Yep. I mean, he's riding the well here, killing time for Kamaro. Like, we're gonna find out about our well here in a moment.
Yes, our chat did want to see well. It could be on Smithy Day too. No, well, yeah, it could be on Smithy Day too. I'm just speculating, people. Just FYI. Guppy is amazing at execution. I mean, Spec's right up there too. Well, this came down to minigames.
Yeah, it was minigames.
Both the doggy race minigame and on
Honey and Darling. Yeah, I mean, I said early that, you know, that it was very concerning that Spec ended up not routing Honey and Darling on day 3.
Yes, Hayes, that was intentional.
I mean, a lot of people...
Something speculating is intentional with Spec.
A lot of people... I shouldn't say a lot of people. I should say some of the races this season have definitely come down to just like, oops, I didn't route day 3 minigames. Oops, the item was there. Like, it's not even really like stubbornness. It's more just that the runner can't find a good time to route it in. Like, you just... If you do it like Spec did this seed, like, that's like the only spot you can reasonably route it because... You already did Bombers, you already did, North Clocktown, period. You already did, you don't have Goron, so you can't route Chess Game. You don't have an excuse to route Chess Game to lead you into the other minigames. And you've already walked past through going to the east, like 2 times, like Spec did. And so the only items that were ever gonna bring him back to that East Clocktown section were All Night Mask and Couples Mask. And both of those items is what caused him doing Honey and Darling, but it was too late. So, I mean, the only other opportunity, otherwise at that point for him, was doing it as he was going out to East, and he just didn't. So, that's what happens. Like, you aren't always going to do your day 3 minigames. Like, people intentionally, like, even I do. I intentionally will skip 3-day minigames because I'm like, okay, I have all these items. There's not going to be anything on the day 3 minigames. I'm not going to do them. And then it turns out that one of them does have it. So...
real quick, Alka, I think we are going to wait until the allotted time, or hopefully wait until allotted time, because we are changing up a few, or at least one of our volunteers things, and maybe our runners want a break from staring at this. It is in 2 hours, well, hour 52 minutes is when the next one's speculated to go. Oh, I really need to stop using the term speculated. We will ask the runners too. And my only other volunteer we're switching is we're getting Fox in commentary. So if he's down for it, we might be able to start early too.
Yeah, so all I'm just trying to say is that what happened to Spec is a very common thing that actually has happened this season and just happens in MMR in general. Because those day 3 minigames are super obnoxious. You either just do them first cycle, or you hope that you can reroute them based on what, you know, checks you still have left to do in the area or around the area. Like, Bombers is a pretty good check to, like, let you route minigames because you have to go over there to get 2 of the Bombers, right? But a lot of the time, what happens with Bombers is you do it by itself, and you maybe just decide not to do the other minigames because you're routing Bombers with, like, Stockpot in, you know, for in reservation and stuff like that, so. And as you can see, because of what's happened with that healing Camaro, like, look the time difference for Spec in waiting for that Camaro right now. If he just waited those 2 in-game minutes, he would not be spending the basically 10 more minutes doing all this other stuff while waiting for healing Camaro. Like, that was just an unfortunate trigger-happy reset, I think. Unless he realized it, unless he actually did forget, but I don't think so. Because of the way he reacted when he pressed yes on the Song of Time. So, he's having to think of other ways that he knows probably at this point are not going to have Goron Mask. To kill time for healing Camaro here. So, extremely unfortunate. And Guppy has entered the Majora fight. This is not going to be a problem for him because he's got FD. It's going to be a very clean fight as long as Majora just isn't, as long as the remains and Majora just aren't like a troll. Like they just don't randomly shoot. Like I guess if like second phase, if Incarnation just does the wild beams a bunch or whatever.
Real quick, FYI, we will be waiting until the 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern start time. Runners do want the break.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which I fully understand. We will get both of the runners in for an interview. Because I'm betting they're both biting at the bit to find out where...
Mask of Truth is, yeah.
Yes. I mean, I'm guessing chat wants to know too.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure... Oh, I'm sure they've already talked about the seed at this point.
They're talking about it. And you should see race time is long conversation, but we will have fun talking to them too.
Yeah.
Axel, yes, both runners ended up gambling doggy race.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those seeds where like you just kind of do it because you had. If you didn't have lemons hinted, I could have seen both of them just not bothering with dog race, but because lemons was hinted with a Way of the Hero Romani Ranch, and you. By the way, GG's to Guppy. You just end up doing dog race gamble because you don't have Mask of Truth. Mask of Truth can just be anywhere.
Forcing a game to we have a Guppy finishing with 156. I think it was 10, even though he chose 155.55 on his timer. So somewhere in there we have Guppy. Oh, 156.02. We will finish that, and guess what? We will welcome these two in. GG's Spec and
GG's, welcome in.
Yo,
how do you
the GCs?
How do you both feel?
Hello, everyone.
That was really funny. I got routed the seed basically, and then had to. Well, I didn't have to do it, but I saved Scum Dog Race, which is very very funny, and I'm sure that the stream really liked to see that as well.
We had our heartbreak every single time you had to reset and rerun it.
It was scary too, because I didn't know where Storms was. Like, it could have easily been Ranch Wath for Storms to get Captain Sat on Pamela from the perspective that I was on. But it ended up being the keg, which was, I would have been very sad if I gambled Dog Race 100 times only to get nothing, because the item was just on Pamela instead.
Oh, wait,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, Pamela, that's true. I thought you had Giants and FD, right?
I didn't find Giant's Mask, but I did get FD.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so would you two like to know where this Mask of Truth was?
Yes, please tell me.
I bet Smithy 2 for sure.
Nope, it's not Smithy 2.
It's just in sewers, right?
Nope.
Oh my god, is it chess game?
No.
LHS, for sure I was gonna get it, right?
I'm gonna keep guessing.
Oh my god, I almost got it.
What was it?
Light arrows. It was in the light arrows chest.
Oh my gosh.
That is insane. Yeah, I'm glad I gambled Dog Race, because light arrow chest was not happening for a while.
Oh my god, when I pulled it up right when we started this interview, my jaw just dropped on where it could be.
I'm surprised Spec also gambled Dog Race before he even got Goron Mask, and he won first try.
I know, I love the animation.
We were flipping out over that, because we were like, he got it first try, and it was a keg, and we were like, oh my gosh, that's huge!
We did have on the reverse side, though, Spec's upset animation when he got healing off of Egos.
Yes.
Yeah, because I had already lost by then, but then it was just because of Giants and FD, it was confirmed. I mean, Mirror Shield was also only possible Way of the Heroes, so that
so healing absolutely told you there was something behind it you needed.
Yeah, either Mask or Goron, Truth or Goron.
So where was this Giant's Mask?
Good question. I do not want to remember it.
And
I think
why does it matter as well?
I think it was in Akana Canyon Grotto?
Secret Shrine Grotto.
Oh wow, that's funny. Oh, okay, what did the Giant's Mask do, Spec?
No, I mean, because, like I said, I think it was completely irrelevant because Mirror Shield was just Way of the Hero in the end. But I was thinking about the Foolish Accept song that could have led.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, but I thought of this as first, and then I was like, okay, this is just Way of the Hero, so it would be confirmed anyway.
Yeah, before we saw what was Way of the Hero and Interior, I was thinking at least Iconic Castle, Foolish Except Song could be for something just stupid, right? Because like it can be like when if it's healing there or something.
Guppy, you never got the hint that Stone Tower was dead, right?
I didn't get the Stone Tower Foolish. It was Stone Tower, right? STT
Yeah.
obviously had the Mask of Truth.
Stone Tower was in the Stone Tower hint was at the beginning of Ranch.
Of the Ranch, the very first Gossip Stone.
Other one was Swamp. Swamp Spider.
When I went to Ranch, I was just like, all
you
right,
were just like
give me this song item.
Full steam ahead.
Full steam. No, I was pretty confident that the hints were not going to screw me by missing them. There was very little chance that could happen.
Yeah, you both were very fortunate in having a grog sometimes hint this seed. Like that was
actually
nice.
changed the seed so much because it made gambling dog race worthwhile because you knew it wasn't going to be Bremen Mask.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the most insane sometimes hint I've ever seen in season 4.
Right. Cause it was also in the copy was also in Ranch, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't think I saw. Oh, I did check. Like I went to check the chest in Dog Race Track, and
yeah,
then I
that was
checked
Ranch
hints after, just because I wanted to see. Well, I don't know why I checked it. I guess I just wanted to do the 1 second quicker soar out of Ranch, or no, I didn't know what to do. Like after I saw there was nothing on that chest, I was like,
did pause.
oh shit, what the hell do I do? And then I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna withdraw money and full send Dog Race. I'm not gonna check all this shit I have left looking for Mask of Truth or potentially a powder keg for Pamela.
Yeah.
Because Ranch Sisters couldn't be Way of the Hero, of course.
Yeah, Ranch Sisters couldn't be Way of the Hero, no, because it's an always. But the grog hint was in Ranch was in the open area where the other the other two gossips are. So it was just funny that Spec was going through on cycle 1 to Ranch because he knew it was Way of the Hero. He reads the grog hint there, and he just goes and he has the money to do Dog Race, so he just does it right there.
I was planning on that because by that point, because the beginning of the seed, man, I'm a certified bank router, which literally lost me the race.
Yes,
but
the gold dust on Kome, dude.
Yeah, so but by the point I was entering Ranch, I actually had a lot of money because I don't think I had the gold yet, but I think I already deposited the what's it called, the archery money, so I had the shit to sell. So I was planning on gambling Dog Race anyway, but the grog hint was definitely nice.
Yes, it really was.
Okay,
because that changes the entire. That kind of changes the entire situation with Ranch if you don't have that hint.
I do want to bring up the fact that all our we had 6 major items in Clock Tower. We had the hookshot bow. We had all 3 our elemental arrows.
Clock Tower was go mode, dude.
Definitely season 2 moment in having all the items in Clocktown, hookshot, all the elemental arrows in like 10 minutes for me.
Yes!
Actually, okay, I knew where they all were at least. I didn't pick up ice arrows until like the 40-minute mark. It was funny.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you waited to pick it up just because you knew you couldn't use it for anything really. So you knew where it was because of the loading screen.
Yeah, pretty much just did it on the way to Skull Kid, so it worked out well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you could do that because it's just ice arrow.
Yeah.
So, chat loves it and hates it at the same time. We're rooting for both of you. We will have the game 2 here in an hour and a half or so.
Man, my exhibition race, bro.
I'm
Spec,
sorry,
why couldn't
man.
you just scoop the fire arrows and beat my ass with your first try dog race? We could have had a cool race.
Just as a clarification for people who are wondering why I was skipping Honey and Darling. Okay, on night 1, because you had Deco Mask, so I just played Knight as soon as I got the room key check and got the fairy that way. I was sort of meant to do Honey and Darling there, but I kind of forgot-ish. But then I didn't care because I could reroute this in 100 other ways, you know?
Yeah.
But then I did a little mistake. I think I started hide and seek way too early on day 2. I should have just pushed it to day 3. I wasn't thinking much about it. because then it gave me a completely nonsense trip to East Clocktown that I had to do on day 2 without doing anything else. And by that point, I was counting, 100 plus 200 plus 200 from the bank. There was no leftover money left. I think at least the Honey and Darling I would have done. Town Archery, probably no way. But I just didn't have it. Money was super tight, and when I got the
money was
money
super
from
tight,
the
he gets bank 3 first cycle. Yeah. Joking.
yeah,
I'm joking, Spec.
no, yeah, exactly. Then the guys gave you 200. By that point, I just deposited and soared to anywhere that was better progression, And then and then it was super funny because there was gold dust. I unintentionally duped that gold dust sort of by exiting the HUD and entering again.
Or you re-got the gold dust? Let's go.
Yeah, he did.
That's awesome.
It showed that.
It was so underwhelming because it was for literally 1 rupee. I farmed my last one. I should have gotten from Deco Palace. I didn't think this, this absolute niche situation because I got the woodfall bushes and it wasn't enough. So I just went through. I could have reloaded the area in retrospect, but I didn't think that through. But
I think your opportunity to have rerouted it in was when you were going east the first time, the Honey and Darling.
Yeah, and then after that, after pretty much when I reset the cycle and then I got my hook shot from Swordsman, I think that just changed everything because there was no way I was going to do mini games that early.
Yep.
Yeah, I just did Zor. It really, the thing that sucked was the lack of Goron mask. So I was kind of hyperventilating in that aspect.
Right.
Every seed that has late Goron mask for you is a major danger.
Oh.
And then, I did the cape stuff, I did the We're the Hero PF interior stuff, and then I think it was time to go to Ikana. I don't know, I mean, I could have done Honey and Darling there, but I don't know, I was looking at a full ISCT clear, I was looking at
I know, that's the thing.
So there was so few items.
So few items remaining.
If you would have picked up the P-Hat Grotto, it was $100. That would have helped him with money, but you didn't know that. So. You killed it. It was a small brown chest, so of course it doesn't make sense to open it. We only know because we saw it on Guppy's side.
I think, I would have done an individual deposit. I think that would have helped on the second East Clocktown trip for sure. But since it was the kind of seed where I wasn't gonna do Gorman Race early anyway, I just ditched it. The character was far away. I didn't care.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. The way I look at the minigame stuff is like, if you're not going to do it cycle 1, then you're just planning on routing it at some point later, depending on what's going on in the seed. And the opportunity of this seed was absolutely when you go east, even if like it's just Honey and Darling, right? That's the only minigame you would ideally do, but you maybe would just do Town Archery with that as well, and then you just go. I don't know, but that's how I would have done it if I just skipped it. That's like your only chance, I think.
Shoutouts to Routing Observatory on the way east. Big fan of
that. Right, with your beans, dude.
You had that. I did Observatory so early, I didn't even have a chance to do that.
Oh man, if Goron was there, you were cooking. But Goron was not there.
Yeah, that's the other reason too that the East Clocktown is really bad with minigames is because you don't even get Goron, and Goron is usually like a common thing that gets you to do the minigames because you do them all together, right? Chess game, Honey and Darling, Town Archery, right? But you don't even have that as an opportunity as Goron's locked behind it.
Yeah, chess game is a really, really fast check with chess sizes, matches, contents. It is actually like a 10-second check. It's just 30 rupees for one check that takes 10 seconds. I think it might actually be faster than buying or I think it's quicker than some shop checks in season 3, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay, does chat have any more comments, questions, or concerns for these two amazing runners?
Can I just say something?
Yeah, go
I mean,
for it.
you guys asked how do you feel about the seed earlier,
yes,
right?
I specifically asked how you feel, yeah.
So my PR team just now, I talked to them. They told me, my response should be, it was kind of a tough race. Item placement was kind of bad, but the way I played was fine. These things happened. But how I really feel I got robbed. Man, that really sucked. I gotta be honest.
Oh
It's okay,
no.
Spec.
And the thing is, man, like Fire Arrow, it literally unlocked a lot in this seed. I think it was my certified nut blow routing moment for sure. Because
Yeah.
it was like the Mirror Shield song, solving with the hero, and then the Goron mask, more importantly. And none of the other items were lottery items. They were all progression, I believe. Like every
Yeah.
single one of them. It's crazy.
The funny thing is that the item that you can skip this seed is the lottery item. The Mask
Yeah,
of
the entire
Truth.
map was available. But you know
Really
what?
was. The
On a
lottery
positive,
item wasn't it? Neither of us found it.
And neither of you
yeah,
really were going to find it anytime soon.
But
The
on
worst
a,
possible spot.
I hope this goes down in history that the season 4 grand finals had both players get a required item on Dog Race without the Mask of Truth.
I will
I hope
make
that
sure it's
that's a
tale is
moment
remembered.
for
told
sure.
until the
Yeah.
end of time.
But I gotta say, on a positive note, I in the bracket matches, I was for sure a certified choker, but I think aside from the little hide and seek situation where I shouldn't have routed it that way, and like one mistake, the Igor thing, and maybe another minor one, I think I played really well, and I think I was routing the last location.
Yeah, your
Oh,
execution was
very
really good,
decently.
and your routing was pretty good too. It just
There
happened to
was
be that one check.
there was a
Yeah.
Pamela time of day situation. I think I should have just let it ride and done well. I forgot I had fire arrow by that point.
I
Because I
We
was
did
did.
preloading.
see you being a little upset that you reset right when you realized you were killing time for Kamara.
Yep.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, and by that time the seal wasn't even solved for me because healing was either for a Mask of Truth and Goron as well.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was in this limbo of doing checks that maybe are dead and maybe they aren't because it's just on Kamaru.
Yeah.
This was really funny, but yeah, it is what
Yeah.
it is.
Wait,
Yeah, I
can,
said at
Camaro.
the
I
Oh
just
my gosh.
walked into Camaro, man. I actually just I did egos for
You
healing at
did.
midnight, basically. You can't
You were
ask for
routing
better time of
Dodongo
day than that.
Grotto.
Yeah,
That's
doing
funny.
the dongos after Camaro is always just so funny to me. Like that's why you don't do the TF Northeast loop. You route all the TF checks on the way to the other areas, and then you just get everything on the way. And that's how
I
you get a sub
was
2, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man, I was going to skip the TF lap, but I decided against it because of money. If there was no wallet, I think I would have
Man,
just
Spec, not the money.
yeah,
No.
oh yeah, exactly. Because I was like, yeah, like I said, I wanted to farm chip money on the TF lap and stuff, and then I did the archery 200 and guaranteed the Chateau Romani 200. Guess maybe I should explore a different option for the next race. Let's see.
well, you have an hour and a half to think about it, Spec.
For sure, for sure.
I will get the race room created in about an hour. We will have some a little bit mix up. I also forgot Chloe is switching out for Axel on tracking. I am going to wrap up comms here because it looks like Yuso wants you guys for French interviews, if you don't mind.
I'm going to interrupt. Before we go
Sorry.
to the French interview, I just want to announce that the new version of Majora's Mask Randomizer 1.16 will be coming out this afternoon. It'll be released in a public beta following our round 2 grand finals match. So look forward to that, fellas.
Yes, we wish we could have gotten the exhibition for it, but we're looking for a hell of a good match between you two next.
Oh, we're gonna be like playing 1.16 so much. I don't think that's gonna be even an issue.
Like Zoe, is this true? Zoe answers herself. Okay, well, with that, we will see you guys back here in about an hour and a half. I will see you two earlier because the race room's all out that jazz. So thank you very much. Again, good job, Guppy, and sorry, Spec, it was so close. That one check. But we wish you both good luck in the next race here in an hour and a half. Oh,
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
and real quick shout outs. Revan, you're amazing in comms to be in the comms booth with. Thank you very much, Saberstorm, and Chloe for calming. And as already shouted out these two amazing runners.
I was just gonna jokingly say, yeah, Guppy's gonna furiously write the last bit of logic for ISTT Wizrobe Fairy Pot.
So true. It's so true. I didn't do one check. I was just so tired on Friday after streaming for 10 hours, editing logic for 1.16. I did all of the logic for both sides of Stone Tower Temple in 10 hours. That's how rough it was. But on the bright side, it's 99.9% done. Just don't expect to use a recoil flip for the ISTT Wizrobe Fairy Pot. That is all. Or a gainer, because I deleted those.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. See you guys here shortly. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.